Hello Scott, this is the setup in Yakutat, as you already knew about, but this is the aerial view I took of that one day when I was flying around. Just FYI, that's my background on my computer. So this is this plan sheets that I've put together and stitched together for this job, this DOT job for milling. I wanted to show you this intersection just to kind of highlight all the utilities, water valves, manholes. That's the one that we might encounter some concrete, pretty shallow, um, and also there's a slotted drain there. And our kind of plan of what we're going to be doing for grinding, and we want your input, anything you have to say. So here's I'm gonna take some things back here. These are our core outs. I've drawn on here as well. These are the complete core outs, so we missed that intersection. So we move on here, a little section there. This is highlighted here. You know, this is taken all the way down to the subgrade, and then paving in no more than 3-inch lifts. That's what all these areas are. So that way you can see that. Finished asphalt, and this is what I really wanted to show you. I have to hide this. But this is kind of like I offsetted the line 7 foot. All this is to the best scale that I can make it based on these. I made these lines like equal to the 40 feet that they were supposed to be. But this is what I wanted to show you as far as maybe an actual plan, as far as, you know, what we want to do first, what's a possibility, and, you know, maybe we do 2 lanes first, and then either way, talking to Jim, he says we could do this all in a day, as it's only, where's my, oh, well, I'll show you my other sheet where it's actually more thought out. But about the only really twerking around is at this intersection for milling. So that's at the Upper Coast Guard base, right at the EOP. So all the trucks come in and leave that way, and then we always just go this way, 4 passes. And these are kind of the catch-up areas in here, you know, you see in a different shade that we might have to do double passes on. I mean, I haven't really been around the milling, so this is just my thoughts. This is the Excel sheet that I put together for as a takeoff, based on these dimensions. If you can pull off dimensions if it's all to scale and get a square foot of each area. So based on that, we're going to go a little over planned quantity at 13,292 squares, versus, so that makes 1595 tons removal and 15 tons per truck. So that's 849 trips, so 40 minutes round trip. Dave on his estimate had one truck doing 1.3 cycles per hour, and that's how we get 20 tons per hour at one truck. 2 trucks, 3 trucks, 4 trucks. I'm thinking we're probably in here somewhere. We got 11 hours. K&K says they got 7 trucks. We might want to put our 20-yarder on it, but it is in need of a pin or something with the 5th wheel in order for it to marry up. One of the tractors needs to marry up with the dump that's here. So that's one thing to maybe think about when you first get here next week. Also, maybe you can run through that and make it let us have one more 20-yarder so we can move a little faster. So that's that in a nutshell. That means we could mill at 140 ton an hour. I don't know what you're capable of, but I think you're defined by truck, so we'll just see if we can't get you the most possible. And then here's our core out areas all together. It looks like 5,000 squares, but we don't know the depth so much. I assumed 2, and I think that was a pretty light assumption. Anyway, I wanted to let you in on what we're thinking, or Ralph and I's thoughts on, you know, how we want to phase it. And also, here's another sheet on what in the core out sections, how many utilities will be affected. So 26, 9 manholes, 16 water valves, 1 mon, at least in what they've defined, because they're going to grind the 2 inches and then go back and say, okay, well, from here to here it looks like it's alligatored out, so we're going to completely core that out. So those areas aren't really the way they probably will be. You know, you never know. So anyway, I wanted to share it with you, and await your arrival here in Ketchikan. So there's 5 minutes. Hopefully it didn't take too much time, and have a good one. See ya.